cav civs, which is kind of interesting. Let's see how it plays out.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Lanes is exciting. Haven't seen any games on this since, Team
Oh,
Battlegrounds.
yeah,
So
it's been a while since I've seen this map, but I'm glad it's back here.
yeah, I'm very happy about it. Honestly, I didn't know they were adding these into their list, so that's exciting. So we should have some surprises for some Hitch-made maps along
Yeah.
the way.
So Sam already taking his first elephant, which is an interesting choice. I feel like Weasel should. Weasel's elephant is very far from his TC, his forward elephant.
It is. Yeah, I don't think he scouted it yet either. If I can shift over to his point of view, I can check here. But it, he has seen it, so he is aware
He
of it
has
at
seen
least.
it, yeah.
But yeah, extremely far forward. We have a Vil for Sam coming out to start what will potentially be a wall with the placing of this house.
Okay,
But we'll see what he does here. I mean,
yeah.
Lithuanians, I feel like, will do just fine against Berbers, especially with their speedy trash units. Could see it being.
Yeah, in
We'll
late game, Berbers have a little bit trouble dealing with Halbs, but should be fine here. I think Weasel is building two houses now, so. But a barracks coming up from Sam, though, so it might be a pre-milled drush here.
Actually, it's a very interesting build. He has yet to build a lumber camp as well. So,
Oh, you've been a pre-lumber camp, drush.
yeah, so this is a very, very interesting drush. He's going out for more
Yeah.
gold now. He's going to bring in that second elephant here shortly.
Yeah.
But a lot
This will
of
be an extremely aggressive opening from Sam.
Yeah, I'm honestly not too surprised. He's aware of the problems that Weasel has dealing with the drush, so
Yeah.
I do not find this too surprising here. Weasel opting for a wood line on the closest wood line rather than on a outside wood line, so he's not going to be chopping through anytime soon, which obviously
Yeah.
that doesn't really come into play until mid castle probably at best. We haven't
Yeah.
really seen a whole lot of aggression pay off as far as like
The Weasel
towers
does
and
see
that.
the militia, though.
Yeah, he says no, and I mean he's
No.
taking the fight here, taking some HP off, but that's really not all that helpful for him.
Yeah.
He has no way to defend this just yet. He started an awkward little wall up here, but he is going to be
Yeah.
open. It's going to be hard to do damage to Weasel though. The
That's
berries,
true, though. He's very walled up.
yeah, the berries are really the most at-risk item, and he could just wall those in here. Sam
Yeah.
being a little bit lax with the military here for a moment, just addressing things at home. He is going to finally grab that lumber camp.
He is actually one vil behind, though, because of the idle TC time he racked up.
Yeah, but looks like he's going to be rewarded with that kill back
Oh, yeah.
here.
With that kill, though. Oh, he's walked. Okay, he got one kill, so.
Yeah, Weasel doesn't have Loom either, so it's going to be pretty simple to pick off that Vil.
Yeah.
Some good walls behind over here to try to secure a side of the area for Weasel so he can see if anything comes from that direction, but he knows the military is on the opposite side here, so it
Yeah.
is 4 militia as well. Quite the
Or
investment
militia
here.
drush.
Sam will be able to wall up quite efficiently though here. Weasel
Okay.
pushing in an ostrich as well is very nice.
I actually think this threw off Weasel's build quite a bit. He's up to the next stage now with 23 pop, and he lost the vil too, so which is 24 pop. Quite late for a scout rush or an archer rush. So I think it threw Weasel off quite a bit.
Yeah, no question there. I mean,
Yeah.
he's obviously had a rough go. He's dropping farms right now because he's not going to have
Yeah.
the mills. He's just going to give that up. He's not on gold either. His best case situation right now looks to be scouts or skirms.
Yeah. But his
Difficult.
berries are denied though,
Yeah.
which makes any scout opening quite difficult, or at least delayed.
Yeah, and Weasel
Now he's,
doesn't have a barracks
yeah,
yet either, so his military is going to be extremely delayed here.
yeah, as he's trying to fight off the Josh with Bills.
I mean, he's barely going to be able to afford 2 military buildings as it is, so
Yeah,
it's going to be extremely hard. Sam's done his job well here to secure the map, put the aggression on. He's walling up behind slowly.
yeah.
He's got some long-distance gold miner still, but all in all, not the end of the world. Mill goes down. Barracks just now coming up here. Looks
That's
like,
a lot of damage for Weasel though.
yeah, it is.
Yeah. Losing a Vil and losing a mill.
Yep, not gonna be able to get any upgrades here.
Yeah.
He's only gonna be able to get double bid axe. Sam's put the pressure on. We've seen Weasel struggle against the Drush for
Yeah.
a long time. I mean, I remember playing him and watching him be up against other people, and the Drush just does something to Weasel's mindset here. And it throws him off every time. I don't know. He's doing okay to sit behind this one now, though, with all the damage he's taken. Would be nice if he walled the gold in a little bit here. Could get some walls up before the archer gets out. Looks like he does on the one side. So that will work out. But Sam's up. He's got a good eco behind this. He's taking no damage other than the idle TC that hurt himself there, but...
Yeah. He's doing okay. I'm not sure what his opening is now. Like, what is his follow-up? Is it archers, or is he thinking about fast castle? If he's thinking about fast castle, I don't think he has enough farms. But he's adding a stable now, though.
Yeah, militia are in here, and Weasel not reacting. This one Vil's gonna go down, it looks like. Yep, one Vil goes down. I mean, it's
One Vil goes down.
still insane value for the Drush.
Yeah. Killed 2 Vils, and it's also keeping the archers away from Sam.
Yeah, and the archers really, I mean, they're not going to be able to do much. They're going to have to get through a palisade first, which can easily be walled behind. The archer numbers just aren't going to be there.
Yeah.
Blacksmith not even up yet for Weasel, as he has to rebuild the mill to get back on the berries.
Yeah. So 650 food for Sam. I think he's really thinking about going to the castle age and not fighting long in feudal, because he's not getting any eco upgrades.
Yeah, I think that's his best bet.
Yeah. So although the timing is a little bit late, I think the idea is okay, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was even all that late given for a militia.
That's true.
It was a pretty hefty investment. Usually, I mean, nowadays we see 2 most of the time. Like,
Yeah.
so I like it. It looks good. I mean, he used that extra economy that he got to start up with, and it worked out quite well. But yeah, he's not even producing anything. So
He's actually idling his TC trying to get up.
yep.
So,
But Knights, if he is planning on going to Knights, will wreck if Weasel's not up. And
yeah.
Weasel has what, 10 on food? 4 of those are on berries.
10 on food.
He could buy his way up, but no market yet.
Yeah. Archers hitting a palisade wall.
Yeah, we're just gonna have some house walls behind here.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Why risk even losing it, right?
Yeah.
I probably would have.
I'd like to see some eco upgrades though.
Yeah, now that he's on his way up. He is dropping another mill on the hunt, which I like to see.
Yeah.
That's one thing I don't think we saw enough on this map. I mean, we have seen a lot of players push it, which makes sense, but I mean, pushing those would probably been a rough situation given all the stuff he had going on, right? So
yeah,
I like it. These archers, no way they're gonna get in here now. One knight should clean this up, no problem. especially on Bloodlines is coming in.
Even Bloodlines. It's a pretty expensive upgrade, but if you can afford it, that might be okay. And it's just 4 archers, so just one knight will probably kill everything Weasel has.
Yeah, but like you said, I'd love to see eco upgrades behind this. Weasel
Yeah.
yet to click. No market yet. Producing more farms here, but it's gonna be a few minutes before he's up. It looks like.
Not sure if Weasel will add Spearmen to hold on to this, but it looks like it's not. He's just trying to wall behind.
Yeah, Palisade Wall too. That's not
Yeah.
gonna be all that grand. The player's Elo 100 bagger, I think, I'm not 100%, but I think they're between 11 and 1200 Elo. They have been very close for a very long time. They meet on the ladder a lot. So, that's what prompted the best of 21.
This is sort of like a grudge matches almost.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Two
But
knights.
Sam is adding a second TC, which is going to help him. I would really like to see Bit ads.
Yeah, I know, but a few knights gonna clean up the army here.
Yeah.
Shouldn't even be much of a problem. He is pulling back the one with the low HP, but I think you just dive on the archers, honestly.
Yeah.
Weasel's trying to micro this, and it's not looking pretty as he's on a very awkward hilltop here. Will lose everything.
Yeah.
Will add a stable behind. He is on the way to castle. Spearman out.
There's a hole in the berries, so...
Yeah, I mean, Weasel has 13 Ville title in his town center and has since he saw them come through. Like,
yeah.
it hasn't been pretty. I mean, there are no upgrades on these knights. So
they kind of died to town center fire. And, oh no. He deleted the mining camp to run.
yeah, he's having some rough goes here.
Yeah.
Low HP on these knights, though, now. They shouldn't find much more damage. Second town center behind for Sam, like you said, is quite nice. He already has a 4 Ville advantage, although he is without any eco upgrades at this point.
Yeah, Weasel actually has wheelbarrow, so I honestly think Weasel's economy is still better.
Yeah, I mean, it looks very good, but he keeps losing Vills. So, kind of a repeat of game 1, where we saw a lot of pressure from Sam.
Yeah.
Weasel just kind of crumbled under that pressure, and more Vills going down here.
Yeah, he's fighting knights with Vills, so he's lost 8 Vills already, which is kind of worrying at this situation. But Sam does not have any eco upgrades. So
yeah. So how good is the economy really? There comes Horse Collar and Double Bit at the same time. So Sam does realize, so his economy will be improving. Horse Collar gonna finish before a few of these farms, not all of them. 3 TCs, and we already have a significant villager lead. Weasel adding TC number 2 behind this, but don't think we're gonna see
Sam
much more
will.
aggression.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to boom now. Actually, he's done the damage. He knows he's ahead now. I don't think he really needs to force the issue. He's going on stone now, so probably defensive castle soon.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't be a bad maneuver to have that situation good for yourself. I would like a monastery to defend here, honestly. I think one monastery, if Weasel does come forward, he should be able to push him back constantly.
Yeah.
I also don't like the gold that the stone he is taking. It is in a much more dangerous spot. He has one he could mine from behind his walls, but obviously it's nitpicky. But why?
I think it's okay. He's keeping Weasel at home, so maybe he's quite confident on Weasel not coming out to kill him.
Yeah, he does have some spears to defend already, so I mean, spears against camels, he should be just fine.
Yeah. And as you said, I would like to see monasteries, though.
I feel like it's even a better investment at this point than the spears are.
Yeah.
Because if you do convert a unit, then obviously it's on your side. You have that stolen from your opponent here. I mean, the spears are 4 in number, and the camels only have 1 defensive upgrade plus bloodlines, so they should easily be able to defend this.
Yeah.
Oh no, and Weasel's attacking. Oh. Weasel keeps attacking walls and then looking away. Like nothing's gonna happen to him. He did it in one of the other games as well. Another barracks. Yeah. Pikeman switched incoming here. I like this from Sam. He sat back to boom up a bit. He's gonna go into a different unit. And honestly, pikemen, like you mentioned earlier, are quite good. Oh, janitors are in production. So Weasel's gonna add an expensive janitor to his comp.
Yeah, this is... I think this is a meme unit, but it might be okay against pikes if you get the numbers.
Oh, I think
but it is very expensive, though.
I think that's just it, though. I mean, I guess he's only 2 TC, so he's floating a lot of resources right now. Still quite a ways back here, but economically, he does have the better upgrades still. The janitors are slowly growing. There are 3 of them on the field now. These camels are gonna take a bad engagement if they stick around. They will head back.
Yeah.
Castle will be coming very soon here for Sam. Honestly, if he really wanted one, he could just buy it at this point, but...
Yeah.
Not
He's folding 1,000. Both players folding 1,000 gold. Maybe use it to buy something would be pretty productive.
I mean, at this point, it would be helpful, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I think Weasel doesn't realize how far behind he was.
Yeah.
I feel like making military, especially janitors, like the camels, camels are justified. That was the defend against the knights, right? So
yeah,
I support that. But janitors are like 50 food. And I don't even know what they cost. They're expensive.
I think if he really wanted to push, maybe adding scorps and rams would be helpful against the pikes, not janitors, because you really need ballistics, and that's quite an expensive upgrade.
Yeah, and Weasel just teched into crossbow and padded archer armor, so he's looking to go into the crossbows now, which, I mean, that again does work, but I would rather him just go into camel archers if he's going to do that, personally.
That's true.
Castle will be up. This will secure the rest of that stone and this gold on the side here, as well as the front side of that on the map, which is good. Weasel now adds the Siege Workshop Imperial Age for Sam.
He's also has a good economy. It's not like a sort of a fast imp type. So I think this could be game ending here.
I mean, Weasel's not that far behind to the Imperial Age. He should be able to click relatively soon.
Yeah.
He has good farm numbers. He has the better upgrades economically and militarily. Not a single military upgrade till the Scalebardian armor comes in. Scorpions are being added now. Weasel's just teched into a lot of different things here. I think that
might be too many, if you want to ask me. Teched into crossbows, and then like created janitors. Now doing scorps.
Yeah. Oh, and that's what I mean. Like,
yeah,
it's just a lot of stress on the economy that might not need to be there, obviously. So the Scorpions, not in enough mass, will go down here. Lots of military losses for both here, but Sam adding in the Lightus, so he's really not too concerned about the pikemen being traded off here.
You might be thinking about he's getting Lightus, but he's adding more stables, so sort of a maybe even Cavalier Pal composition he's thinking about.
I don't know. I'm kind of confused. He's floating a lot of resources, and he's getting upgrades still. He's making Knights, Lightus. He went to Imp but he's not gaining anything from Imp yet. Obviously, we'll see what he goes into, but
Yeah.
it will be Cavalier. Okay.
The Cavalier. He also doesn't have Bosa though. So
yeah. He has handcart before Bosa
before
and,
Bosa and
and
heavy
two-handed
plow.
plow and all that. So.
I guess the handcart still helps, so it's not the end of the world.
True, true.
Yeah.
Weasel's castle should go up here, but a lot, actually all of his military going to go down here, even a few vills on the front. And there should be a Treb coming behind this anytime. Castle shouldn't be able to stand up too long. Weasel still not in the Imperial Age. And
he has almost 3k food though, which is extremely crazy.
Yep. Looks like Sam's just going to kill the castle the old school way. And,
with Cav.
Yep. Yep. Weasel's getting ballistics and forging before clicking into the Imperial Age.
I think he feels like he needs to go all in now. But
maybe
with all the Cavalier, I'm not sure even if an all in will save him over here.
Yeah, he's gonna go Thumb Ring, and he's gonna add another stable. So Camel, I think Camel's fine. I don't know. He's not an Imp though. Like the Lightest and the Cav will just shred the Camel.
Yeah. Especially now Sam is getting the 3rd armor.
Yeah. Finally, the Imperial Age upgrade's starting to come into play, right? So Cavalier obviously being the first, and now he's getting. Oh, look, there's Heavy Plow, Town Patrol even.
Town Patrol would still like Bosa though. We'll see when he gets it.
Yeah, it looks like players trying to chop to the outside, Weasel chopping to the other side, opposite of the side that Sam is exploring right now. There are 2 relics over there. That could be extremely nice for the Lithuanians, and we will see the monastery going up. And there's 2-handed Bosa and Light Cav. Treb on the field. I'm still kind of shocked we're not seeing Imperial Age for Weasel yet. He could easily sell food.
Yeah, just sell all your food. There it is.
Oh, wait, no, he sold it to buy stone for murder holes.
And then he's getting murder holes.
Weasel's having a rough game here, folks.
Yeah.
And does he's no way he thinks he's an Imp, right? I don't think I saw him click it at all.
Definitely not. But he's trying to hold on with these camels.
There he
These camels are. Yeah, these camels are lacking so many upgrades though.
Yeah, he has a good number of them though, and the Berber camel archers behind. I mean, he could win this fight actually. Just sheer numbers. Better
with sheer numbers, he is doing okay over here.
Yeah, he's gonna at least be able to kill the Treb and push back that military. I mean,
yeah. I mean, not bad. He saves his castle for now. Masonry coming in, so he really thinks this castle cannot go down. Which I think I agree.
Absolutely. He is going to be able to come forward now and try to put some pressure on. He killed most of the military, so he feels comfortable doing that. Floating tons of res on both sides now. Sam has 3,400 food. 1,100 gold. Winged Hussar is going to be coming in.
So all the cav stuff. I think if he's not adding helps, then full camels from Weasel should eventually push this back.
Yep, I do like if we get to the heavy camel Berbers. I think that could be extremely nice, especially if we do have a small group of cav archers behind, or camel archers behind. But paladins clicked by Sam with all that, all those resources. I'm not too surprised, to be honest. He's gonna take the fight now. He will have a nice window to take it. Weasel did get treadmill crane. I don't know if I've ever researched treadmill crane in a game that's a 1v1 to be honest, but
Well, it's very good in a 1v1 deathmatch. You gotta get your production buildings up quickly.
yeah, that's true.
Other than
That's
that,
true.
I'm not sure.
Another big fight here. This time the upgrades and the units are similar in count, so Sam sitting pretty comfortably there, and will start attacking this castle with 3 trebs. No repairs on that castle either from earlier,
Yeah.
so. And Weasel does not have the stone.
Heavy camo coming in though, but don't know if it will matter by this point. There's so many cav coming in from Sam.
And Paladin will finish first, too. I don't
That's
think
true.
there's going to be any camels left in the field. Castle will go down. More
Oh, the
villagers
castle
will be
goes
lost.
down.
Forward production buildings as well. Not looking good for Weasel in this position now.
Yeah, losing all those camels before the heavy upgrade comes in it hurts so badly for Weasel.
Yep, absolutely. Just awkward time to take the fight.
Yeah.
Plus, we have 2 relics in for Sam, so these Paladin have 14 plus 4 attack on them.
Yeah, I guess
Coming up in the back.
in another way... Oh, there's the GG call. But I was saying, in another way, Sam took the fight at the perfect timing. He was forcing Weasel to fight with the 3 trebs before all the upgrades came in, and Weasel lost everything.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a completely different game than if Weasel clicked up to the Imperial Age with 5-6 minutes sooner. He was floating so much food there.
Yeah, he needed the market to help him there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I usually don't like abusing the market, but that's probably the right play over there.
Yeah, I mean, the imp difference was 43.40 for Weasel and 35.08 for Sam. And I think Weasel probably could have been up 5 minutes sooner, which would have definitely swayed things a bit. But nonetheless, GG's. We are going to be moving on to the next game here in a moment. But before I forget, and I'm not super keen on how this all is, but this JBMTG, who is sponsoring this show match, is a place where you can buy, sell, or trade Magic the Gathering cards. And he is the sponsor, or this entity is the sponsor of this event. And they will be at the Magic Fest in New Jersey from January 13th to the 15th. I forgot to mention that last night. And always good to have a sponsor. So my apologies there, guys. But we're going to load up game number 5 here.
Which will be on Socotra.
Oh, really?
Oh my god.
Socotra.
So I'm 2 seconds in the game. Let me
All
know
right.
when you want to start.
Yep, I'm loading in right now. Alright, I am ready in 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Oof. Oh, alright. Sam now going with the Berbers. And then we have the Tars for Weasel. I am forever confused by some of these civilization choices. Not gonna lie.
I mean, Berbers, yeah.
No repeat. I would have fully expected to see Bulgarians, Goths, Burmese, something here.
I think Berbers are a pretty good pick because of the faster Vills. So he can force Vill fights in Dark Age.
That's a good
And
point.
what I think Weasel is trying to do, he knows there's some hills in the middle, and he's trying to take advantage with the Civ. But again, Berber has all the tools to deal with Tatar, so I think in terms of the Civ matchup, this is very rough for Weasel.
Yeah, Sam does have Vil walking all the way across the map. It looks like he's probably going to come forward and try to wall in some berries here. Maybe kill
I'm not sure what this Vil is doing on the right. At the bottom right corner, there's one of Sam's Vils.
Well, I think he was scouting for the town
Scouting.
center and just never found it in time, and he was just bringing an elephant in, so...
Okay.
Scout for Weasel is here, though, and
Yeah,
he
he
sees
should
this.
see it. Oh.
Loom is in. The scout will have to come back from Sam, but this is definitely a good spot here, as Weasel finds it funny. Sam gonna go lame some gold, potentially.
Yeah, so Weasel knows what's happening now. He's gonna wall. Okay, Sam walls in Weasel's gold.
This is a rather poor Socotra as well. There's only 2 ostrich on this side for Sam.
Hmm. That's a very weird generation.
Yeah, I was like, where's this hunt for Sam? I'm like, he didn't push it
Yeah.
in, so...
Okay, but he's gonna shoot Weasel's ostriches though.
Yeah, and Weasel is busy coming over here to try to deal with this one Vil that could just run away. He sent 3 Vils, and he's just gonna run.
Oh, now the lion is gonna chase Sam.
He might lose this Vil, actually. I think he's going
Yeah.
to. Sam's gonna have to pull a house trick or some quick wall situation here.
Yeah.
Gonna take a downhill hit, maybe. Nope, he's gonna maybe survive. Just barely gonna
He
survive.
just barely survives.
Hunt is down, but Weasel sees it now and sent a bunch of Vils out that way. Oh no, but he's milling the berries.
I think it might be okay. Oh, he also built a house. Well, I
House.
think milling the berries it's okay, but maybe milling the hunt is a little bit better at this point.
Yeah, I think once you see the Hunt's already shot down and slowly
Yeah,
decaying.
just
But he
collect
is,
it as soon as possible or something like that.
yeah, he is not taking the goats, so he will have that to fall back on. That is another nice bonus we have yet to talk about, is the
Yeah.
guitars, getting some extra food out of those,
Yeah.
which is quite nice. Sam, though, in extreme disadvantage without the Hunt, so him coming
Yeah.
forward to lame the Hunt here really doesn't even justify it as an even trade at this point.
Yeah, I think Sam is actually quite behind by this point. Even though it doesn't look like he's behind, but I think in terms of the food situation, it's looking very rough for him.
Yeah, it's definitely not pretty. He's just now going to berries. He's taking all of his goats and he's already killed them all, so he has no
Yeah.
more goats. 1 more ostrich remaining behind this. Good for him, though. He did go forward and get a successful aim, so at least
Yeah.
that did take some food out of the hands of Weasel. Actually, a significant amount. Some of these are down below 80 or 90 already, so...
So not too bad. He did some damage with the lane.
Yeah, and he knows where his Weasel Scout's at because Weasel's kept it at home, attacking
It's
those
hitting
walls.
a single palisade wall.
This is like the most irrelevant gold for him to hit with, too. Like, he has 2
Yeah.
back... Actually, he has 3 back golds. That's just like a extra gold, I guess.
Yeah, that's just an extra gold. Like, this sort of res situation is a blessing for Weasel.
Yeah. Sam has a terrible map gen.
Yeah, he has... Oh my god, all the res are around the hill.
Yeah, he has 1 gold in the back. That is his only safe gold.
Yeah.
Weasel not even going after the other 2 ostrich. Gonna shift onto gold. He's on his way to the feudal age. Sam, though, doing a good job. Looks like he'll be up very shortly here. He does clear
Yeah.
another Vil behind this. Sam going for a very awkward house in the very back, but maybe he thought it would be open. Needs a lumber camp. He is on gold. No barracks yet. There comes one for Weasel, so Weasel will have it up before the feudal age.
Yeah. So I think Weasel will take the initiative in the aggression very soon. Did Sam queue another Vil?
Yes, he did.
Is he thinking fast castle? He might be.
Maybe. I mean, all things considered, we haven't seen Weasel play very much aggression yet. This this best of 21, he has been on the back foot more frequently than not. He did take game 2 after a strange fast imp from Sam that didn't pan out.
Yeah.
I just don't think the build was quite developed there for him.
The fast imp, I think maybe he should have do light cav and then get some map control and then drop a forward castle on Weasel. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was just odd how it ended up playing out. He was going for Ballista Elephants. It didn't work out as well as he would like. Weasel saw them and already had a few monks on the field from securing relics and then just kept with the monk play.
Yeah. As Sam is actually full walling his base. So he is thinking about fast castle here, I think.
I don't know if he can afford this, though. It's the problem.
That's true. That's a lot of walling and only has 11 on food.
Yeah, archers are also going to be forward. They're going to be on a hill in the very front of the base here. It's going to be very awkward. Sam will lose a scout here. The walls will complete, it looks like. There could very well be a hole, though. This is an awkward wall. It looks okay to me, but who knows here.
Yeah, and I think he almost should preemptively tower the stone.
Yeah, possibility.
Because he knows archers are coming. Well, now he knows. And if you want to defend against too many archers, you're gonna need towers. And his only stone is between those walls.
Yeah,
That's not extremely exposed.
It's gonna be hard to hold this. He is gonna try for this fast castle. It looks like there's no military building, so he's dead if too much damage happens. But I mean, honestly, he could sell the stone. Needs another building. There'll be the blacksmith.
Yeah, there comes blacksmith.
I think he'll be up here shortly after this completes. He's gonna repair the gate, maybe. Yeah, and Weasel walling up at home now. Behind everything. Blacksmith will complete nice repairs coming in. No villagers lost yet because of this, and now he's just gonna wall behind. He'll be clicking up here momentarily.
Yeah. So he does click up now. Jonathan, I think it's pretty impressive to me. I probably would panic a little.
Yeah, I mean, and I like the walls behind.
Yeah.
Not the first game we've seen that. He's just, well, you're not going to get through my town center with a few archers, so I will wall it up, and I think that's excellent. Could use some more eco upgrades earlier, but with this fast castle, obviously, now would be the time we need to see those coming in.
Yeah, I would really like to see him getting bid axe, like when he does this fast castle stuff. Just get bid axe when you're getting up to castle.
I agree. It will help the economy tremendously.
Yeah.
We'll be putting the barracks down now. I am assuming with Berbers, he's going to go into stable units here.
Yeah.
So here will come the tower.
Okay, he does a defensive tower. He needs the gold, so I don't disagree with this.
Yeah, absolutely agree. It's a necessity for him to continue in the game, right? So.
Yeah. I think Weasel sees the tower too, with the scout.
Yeah, he's gonna dive in with the scout. He went back with his archers. Castle Age is about to be here. Will be a stable, no surprise there from Berbers. So we'll see what Weasel does behind this. He is far from castle. Only 12 on food. He does have his eco upgrades, and he is pretty well walled up.
I think at one point I saw Weasel having 21 on wood, which is probably why his eco is a little bit imbalanced now. But he's getting the farms up though, so.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to hold from this position too, it looks like. He's gonna be pretty heftily walled behind everywhere. Knight is staying at home for Sam. Weasel does have the economic lead, as well as the better economic upgrades here.
Yeah.
And again, the map gen is extremely favorable here. I mean, Weasel has tons and tons of gold and stone within these walls now.
Yeah.
And Sam, even though he's full walled, he only has one safe gold, really.
Yeah. Every other res is very exposed for him.
A couple knights come forward to see what they can see, but Sam has not been over here for a while, so he's not going to be too familiar with what happens. He deletes his own walls thinking there might be a hole, but it's walled around there. Bloodlines. A lot of upgrades militarily coming in here. Bloodlines, husbandry came before that even. But still no weak.
You know what?
Upgrades.
Instead of the second stable, I would like to see a forward siege workshop.
Yeah.
Yeah, because its eco is quite weak for 2 stable knights. That's usually sort of what you do after a scout rush play. So he went fast castle. And I think just 1 stable is fine, and then push forward with a forward siege would be what I think a better play.
I agree, especially you've only seen archers from your opponent. So
yeah.
Siege is favorable. You know, it's a good matchup for you to get a lot of damage in.
Yeah.
Not only that, but just keep the archer player humble and afraid to move out, obviously, until the upgrades were to come in. And again, just now clicking to castle. So he could have had a siege workshop up and probably had a mangonel out already.
Yeah. Or even just like 1 ram and 2 scorps. Just pressure the ranges.
Yeah, Weasel does have a good number of archers, though. If these can survive, here comes the siege workshop.
Here comes the siege. Yeah.
Weasel is putting some houses up in almost in the shape of walls here towards the town center, so maybe he's concerned that that's going to come forward. The archers are going to come out, though, and it looks like they could snipe this ville.
He does see what's happening with the... Oh, this ville might go down.
The knights are not going to take a favorable matchup here. The first upgrade does come in, but Weasel's on a hill with Tatars.
With Tatars. This is what he's been trying to use, I think. But is he going to lose all these archers, though?
Yeah, I guess the +1 and Bloodlines is going to be enough. He wasn't able to stay on that hill.
Yeah.
Holy throw, Weasel says.
These spears needed to stay with the archers.
Yeah. I don't know what they were doing over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, military will get cleaned up. Castle Age will hit now, and Weasel has 4 archers. More coming, but now the siege workshop is here, and we have a large number of knights. 8 on the map already. Economically, things have caught up for Sam. But we have
and now he's getting Bodkin, which I kind of disagree. I think you need to go to Camo and Monks. Since all your stuff pretty much died.
Now the Mangonel busts him in. Bodkin will be here. But the Knights honestly should just run past the archers. Run into the eco. I don't like fighting under the town center with only +1, but Weasel didn't garrison it for a minute, so...
Yeah.
Archery range also under threat. Lots of units going down here. The KD is absolutely insanely good for Sam. Still 4 knights in the base. More knights behind this. Second town center going up.
Some nice quick walls though, but he is idling a lot of eco to defend against these knights.
And he's going into crossbow here. Losing one of his ranges shortly. The knights are in on the gold. There's only a few crossbows here. Oof. KD is just so in favor of Sam now. 44-10 at this point.
40. Yeah. These knights are just running around and idling all the eco. Like, even though Sam's eco is not that good himself because he doesn't have the upgrades, but his villagers are working. So
Yeah, he has quite the lead in villager count yet again
yeah,
here. And the aggression. Again, the aggression here. Even though it was just a scout and a villager early on and laming some hunt here,
yeah.
I think threw Weasel's build off again.
Second armor coming in, so once that comes in, now the knights don't really care about the town center or anything in Weasel's base, to be honest.
Yeah, there's not enough here. The town center is getting pummeled slowly here as well. I would have liked to see a ram come forward behind this, just to take out all the buildings on the front here. Or another mangonel even to solidify the push, but it's just full-on knight spam here, which is working. My Weasel's down to 26 vills. GG comes in.
GG call.
Coward. It's heating up in here, folks. It's heating up.
It's heating up. I think Weasel moved out too fast with the archers. He needed to not lose them.
He had a huge mass of archers too. It wasn't like he had like 4 and lost 4 trying to find some damage. Like that was like 20 of them, I think, there at least.
About 15 to 20, if I remember.
Yeah, lost them all there, which is extremely rough. So Sam will take a 3-1 lead here, guys. Moving into the next game here, though. That one was rather quick.
Yeah, I guess the Socotra practice helped him out a bit. He was practicing Socotra with me.
Okay.
For a few times. I mean, even though I won, it was good practice.
Sure, I mean,
with
your elo against his, I would expect you to take the win there. Like,
yeah, but it's good for him to sort of react to lames and then do laming himself.
Yeah, absolutely. I am at 3 seconds when you are ready.
Okay, I'm gonna load up this Yucatan game. It'll be a mirror match.
Indeed. Mirror match indeed as well. Gujaras for both.
Okay, give me a second. I'm at 3 seconds.
I am as well. We'll pause in 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
All right. Game number 5. Gujaras mirror on Yucatan. Really not too surprising to see this pick here. Lots and lots of turkeys.
Our man of culture. But I think this matchup actually comes down to a camel war.
Oh yeah, guys, it's getting ugly over here. It's getting ugly. They're heating up the chat again. Weasel has a bad map gen this time. The berries, although they are in the back, this is a brutal spawn. They're both together though, I guess. So
yeah,
he has that going for him, but that just sucks, to be honest. It's gonna be a lot of bumping of villagers here.
Yeah.
Boar coming in very quickly here. 3 boars on Yucatan per player, which is quite nice. Not to mention all that free food that will come in by garrisoning the turkeys.
Yeah, so I feel like they should wall up in fast castle, and then it will come down to who has better camel production or taking better camel trades.
Do you go camel though, if you expect it from your opponent here?
I don't think there's a real reason to go anything else though, because they don't even get pikes.
They do get crossbow though.
Do get crossbow, which would be interesting, but I feel like Camel Siege should beat that.
It's fair. It's fair. I think a nice early surprise of some nice feudal archers could be devastating.
Yeah, that could work. I mean, coming back to the what is it, the camel war. I think if there's crossbows that just go into Shravamshas, which is why I think it will be uh the camel war should be an optimal play. But I could be
Yeah.
wrong though.
No, it makes
I
sense.
could be completely wrong.
I'm not too familiar with the new civs yet, to be honest. So just interesting to see what will happen here in a mirror matchup. Really,
Yeah,
I mean, I do enjoy a mirror matchup from time to time, especially of players that are not top tier, because obviously the top tier players, they pretty much know how they're playing the game.
yeah,
It's not as fun to watch for me to see top pros do mirror matchups, but we'll see what
true.
happens here. We'll see what happens here.
I mean, at our elo, even some extremely suboptimal plays can actually work out because you force so many errors.
Yeah. It's hard to say, obviously. It's hard to say, but Gujar's considered to be one of the top civs right now, I'd say, as far as win rates are
Yeah,
concerned. Last Spirit of the Law video I saw, anyways. But I mean, they did receive some alterations. I will say I don't know if it was a buff or a nerf. Honestly, I really don't.
yeah.
I kind of feel like it was a buff. I don't know how you feel about it, but
It was only. I guess you're specifically referring to the chakrams.
yeah, yep,
Um, I feel like it's a buff against pikemen, but nerf against anything else.
yeah,
So
it's awkward.
that's what I think, but I'm not too sure though, because I
Yeah,
don't play the Civ a lot.
yeah, I honestly have no clue. I don't know if it was the nerf or a buff. It just feels awkward. All
Yeah,
things considered, it's weird. It's really weird. Sam grabbing Loom because he was housed here. Good on him to squeeze that in while he needed that house to come up. Last boar for Weasel coming in. Weasel grabbing his second mill on the hunt now here. I don't know why, but he's sending the goats in the opposite direction. Or the turkeys, rather.
a very fast feudal from Sam though.
Yeah, I like it. Aggression.
Yeah,
I think against Weasel, aggression has paid out extremely well for him.
yeah,
However,
like feudal kind of aggression.
yeah, but he does see all the walls. So I'm not sure it's going to work out the same this time, especially with this insane economy. Obviously, Gujar is getting the free food. I know that was nerfed at one point in time as well, but it will continue to tick for the entirety of the game here, right? So,
Yeah, I think maybe adding forward towers might be a useful thing for Sam if he really wants to keep up the aggression.
yeah,
I'm not
not
too sure though, because the walls are so small. Weasel can probably just easily wall behind.
Yeah, I mean, and Weasel's gone for like a very long wall up here. If he walls up in the north, he can wall up pretty much a quarter of the map at this point. So,
Yeah,
I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Weasel not yet up, shifting to gold now. Looks like he's going to click up behind Loom and then a village. Or Loom, and then he'll be on his way up. He will have a
yeah, he's
good
still not
village.
walled at the north though, so if scouts come in there, it could be a little bit of a problem, but his economy is so compact anyways.
Yep.
So,
Scouts are the choice. So we are going to see scouts.
yeah.
I think Wheels will be enough time, though, that if he really wants to just add a few spears, like you said, his economy is extremely tight. So
Yeah.
he could probably add a few spears and defend this just fine. This is a large investment of scouts coming too. We already have one produced, 3 more in the queue here.
3 more in queue.
And again, no eco upgrades behind this. Obviously the eco is a little bit tighter here, but even canceling the scout and grabbing double bit axe could be extremely helpful here.
He's going on gold though. I mean Sam, which is a little bit weird in a scout rush build.
He's adding the blacksmith, so maybe he's thinking bloodlines.
That could be, or bloodlines, or the plus 1 attack, plus 1 defense. So if that's the case, it's a pretty all-in push, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. Villager was not spotted by the one scout, and it
Yeah.
looks like it wasn't spotted by this scout following it either. So these walls should go up here.
Yeah.
He even has some smaller secondary walls starting up behind, but we do have that barracks on its way up. The small wall here I prefer a lot more now that I see it.
Yeah.
Will be a
So
market. Weasels
I
will
mean,
get a
you
go.
called it. Sam is actually getting bloodlines.
That's the only reason to go to gold with a scout
That's
rush.
true.
I don't know of any other reason.
'Cause I usually don't even bother with bloodlines unless it's like a double stable scout all in.
I will do it if it's on a map that I expect to stay heavy feudal. So like land nomad or not land nomad,
Land
land
madness.
madness. Like
Yeah.
I will definitely do it then, but I usually only commit with 2 vills and a
Yeah.
later in the game kind of upgrade for me. But double bit, Castle Age coming here, and Sam is going to be a long way off from Castle. He does
Yeah.
have a lot on food, but a lot of it's berries. He's still producing scouts at this point too. He has gotten quite a few of them on the map.
I think maybe Weasel can create like 2 camels to clean up everything
Yeah, it should not
Sam
be a
has.
large investment.
Yeah.
Horse collar already in for Weasel as he's dropping these farms, which is going to be extremely beneficial here. Sam is still making scouts, so he is just determined to make this.
He's determined to break into this little fortress that Weasel has.
I mean, he does have a few scouts still inside, so he doesn't see any vills. He's going to lose them to spears here, but
Yeah.
Weasel is open. He doesn't realize it yet, but there is a hole by the gate.
Oh, there's a hole. There's a
The
hole on the
scout's gonna
right.
find it. Yep. But luckily, everything's in now, so this could actually do damage.
Yeah.
I don't think it should do enough though. Scale Barding's coming in. We're gonna have 1 stable camels, and the hole is seen. Looks like
Yeah,
he'll
so
get
he's
it.
gonna patch up that hole and getting into camels will just destroy everything Sam has.
Yeah, and he had 1 produced already thanks to the Gujara's bonus. He cannot afford another one though, which is quite awful for him at this point. He probably needs to sell
Okay.
some wood to grab another camel in production,
Yeah.
but hopefully he can keep this wall up. That is his biggest concern right now. Spears will be popping out as well. These scouts do have foraging as well now though.
Yeah. But I'm not sure how much that can do against 3 camels.
And he's just gonna try to bide his own time here. He will just go Spearman here, which I think is fine. Castle Age behind
Yeah.
us though, so good timing for the Castle Age to come in here. And yeah, the scouts will have to turn and run. I think they are gonna turn and take the fight actually though. Camels are on their way now.
Yeah, there's so many scouts that they actually trade okay against spearmen.
Alright, Weasel's able to stay safe. He's gonna clean up a good chunk of these spears, or sorry, scouts.
The scouts.
Not all of them with those camels alone, but Spearman will be able to help deal with that. Weasel is also going to be adding that second town center and a monastery, so we are going to see a monastery again from Weasel, which worked out well
Yeah.
for him last time we saw it. Behind this, Sam is still very much open, and he's got an archery range behind. Looks like that wasn't a second building either, so I
He's
don't
not
know.
getting the archer upgrades. He's heavy on stone though, which is making me wonder what he's trying to do.
I guess the Gulam potentially. Sorry,
But
wrong
it's
unit,
Gujara
wrong
as
unit.
well.
Chakrams,
Yeah.
I guess.
The chakra, yeah.
Camels will deal with the scouts here. Those scouts will have to take off. Weasel could potentially go out and re-wall that up. Honestly, if he would have stonewalled it would have been perfectly fine for him earlier. But
Yeah.
2 town center production. Sam gonna add a second town center as well. But lots of economy. Are we gonna see another potential fast imp from Sam?
Might be. He has the rest to do so. But
He's gonna stonewall up this side. Fast imp with Gujaras.
it's doable because they get hand cannon and bombards, which is a legit fast imp play, but it sounds a little bit weird to me though.
I agree. We are going to see double bid X come in. Stone count will very shortly be able to support another castle. Or a castle,
Yep.
sorry. Economically, the game's extremely close, other than the fact that Weasel has better upgrades.
Yeah, he has 2 more farm upgrades. So... which is actually, if you look at Sam's base, what's happening to the farms around the TC.
He only has few. So...
yeah, but he had a ring, and then now it's all ran out.
yeah, Horsecolor is coming in as well. These stone walls look like they're going to go up pretty well uncontested.
Yeah.
+2 for Weasel, so he will continue with the Camels.
Yeah.
I'm honestly a little surprised it hasn't been more of a wall into a huge boom for Sam yet. He is going to drop the castle, so he is going to go that route. He's got 3rd town center up now, so his economy should be pretty handy. And the stone walls are up. Not completed, but they are up.
So this is more of a defensive castle boom type of play.
Seems likely.
It should be.
Likely. Camels not going to be able to find the damage here in time. It doesn't look like Weasel's looking to press that anyways. Only 2 town centers for Weasel right now. He is on stone though, so we could see that expand.
Both players also floating a lot of gold again. 800 gold on both sides.
Well, I think it just comes down to the fact that they're not making military.
Yeah,
Ooh.
They had some on gold, and it's just...
we have a forward siege workshop from Weasel next to these walls. Could see the elephants.
Yeah, and it's kind of sneaky too.
I actually like it. If he has the camels with it, he only has 2 camels right now, though.
Yeah. Is he creating anything out of the workshop? Not right now, but...
not yet. He's floating a lot of resources. He's buying food. Maybe he's going to go imp here, actually. It looks like he might.
Yeah.
It'll be faster to imp as the 4th town center will come down for Sam, so... Sam not going to be anywhere near, but his economy is going to be able to be growing quite nicely here. 20 farms with only Horsecolor, though, is quite painful.
Yeah. Now he's building an outpost, so I wonder if he sees the workshop. No. But he sees Weasel also has an outpost.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Want to see what's going on after seeing that. So, Imperial Age going to be much faster here. We're going to see Bloodlines be added. There's the 3rd town center from Weasel. So this is not going to be a very all-in-ish push here. And there becomes the production of that armored elephant.
Yeah, here it comes.
What will he be able to do with this push? There's nothing with it. That is what concerns me here for Weasel.
He only has 1 stable, so... and it's not producing any camels.
Yeah, I mean, he does have a good economy behind it. He could definitely add some camels.
Yeah.
But he's just gonna continue to add the armored elephants at this point, and there's no military but one spear here for Sam, who has pulled out to a 20 vil advantage already.
Yeah, I think if Weasel doesn't push fast enough, the eco lead from Sam will just get out of hand here.
Yeah, he is adding in camels now, but he's not going to be able to produce many more, and there's going to be another castle for Sam defensively. That should definitely be up in time, and this doesn't look like it's going to go all that well for Weasel early in Imperial here.
I'm not sure why Sam deleted that stable. He's making a stone gate instead.
I guess that is a really nice access point to go forward, and it's closest to his opponent. If he's not gonna be going into the stable, as he's gonna add a barracks. And he's getting infantry upgrades. So pikemen?
Pikemen?
Got the unique tech
but
coming in.
Gujaras
here.
don't get pikemen though. Gujaras only have spearmen, which is strange. He might be just getting arson for it.
Supplies, champions? Is he going champion line?
Okay, so he's thinking about like two-hand swordsman.
Yep. I mean, honestly, if he adds hand cannon behind it, I like it a lot.
That's true.
He will be into the
This could be a genius
age.
play.
Weasel has his 7th armored elephant in and on its way, and we only have 9 camels.
Yeah.
We have chakrams as well, so we will have a few chakram throwers on the field, but he is going to tech into... Oh, he is producing a man-at-arm already, so... Interesting here. Weasel has enough for a castle. Not going into that just yet. His camels are on the opposite side of the map. I'm so confused, Weasel.
Yeah, his camels are on the bottom side of the map, and then his armored elephants are way on the top.
And this castle doesn't do any good here. I don't like this castle. There's
not sure what
here.
It kind of defends a choke point, but I'm not sure what else does it do.
Yep. Chakrams and long swords the play against heavy camel and eventually armored elephant going in.
I'm not sure how well does the heavy camel with frontier guards trade with these long swords. I've never seen someone go Gujara's long swords.
Yeah, me either, but the chakrams and the longswords should be seen by Weasel as that spearman is the hero scout here. Yeah, and the camels are headed that way now. We will get the last armor upgrade and two-handed swordsman on its way in as this heads forward.
I think Weasel needs to hold back here. Just get chemistry and then start making ranges. You have 1,000 wood. And once you see that composition, I think probably stopping camel production would be good.
Another spearman will go down. He'll see the two-handed swordsman upgrade. Heavy camel in. We also have siege elephant being researched now, and oh man, that one camel just completely shredded.
Yeah, these elephants are trying to bust through the base though.
Not even upgraded yet, so he will try to deal with that. He is going to take a big fight on the front.
Yeah,
it looks like he'll
huge
clean this
fight
up.
over here.
Looks like he'll clean it up handily, honestly.
Yeah.
Maybe. It's actually a pretty close fight, and the two-handed swordsman and chakram continue to come in, as well as the camels. Having the hill here.
Yeah, but Weasel doesn't have the right upgrades though. As in, he's missing the upgrades, while Sam's two hands are fully upgraded, almost.
Yeah, and
actually, it is fully upgraded because they don't get a blast furnace.
Yeah. Villagers coming out of the walls here, trying to build these stables, no doubt, for Weasel. The siege elephants have gone unanswered, though. How this is not great.
It's just marching through Sam's base.
But soon Weasel's gonna be under extreme threat at home. He's gonna drop a castle behind. Alright, the elephants have been noticed. There are some two-handeds and some chakrams there. Those will likely take this castle out, but otherwise, not too much more damage will be implied. And oh, the two-handed swordsmans are into the economy here.
Oh no.
Looks like they got rid of this house with the chakrams over here. Could this castle be denied? It's like he's not focusing it down.
No, it might still go up, I think.
Yeah, but even if it goes up at this point, Weasel has lost his entire military. His surprise elephant attack took out a castle. A few other things maybe, but nothing all that impressive. Weasel adding chakram throwers of his own in here now. As the two-handed swordsmen are still wreaking havoc in the economy.
Yeah, Weasel's economy is just simply going down by this point, and he calls the GG.
GG, yeah, I mean, very awkward compositions, lacking some upgrades. I think if Weasel went when he had like 4 elephants, if he had his camels with him, it would have been a much more convincing push on that end.
Yeah, it was just these 8 elephants. They bust through a gate and then marching through, kill the castle. But
when he got siege elephants so early, I don't know if it was like that's what I think. Going with like 4 just to apply pressure and keep your opponent at home. I also think where Sam's castle is, where they took that big fight, that should have been where Weasel put his first castle. I don't think this one on the hill was a good position.
Yeah, it didn't really defend his economy, and it wasn't really offensive either.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a sort of in-between castle that didn't really do much for him.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think I insist that Weasel's reaction should be just to sit back with the camels, get chemistry, get like 10 ranges, start pumping out hand cannons.
Yeah. No, I think
I
that
kind of
would have
insist
been really good too.
that was the right reaction. But anyways, Sam's composition was quite surprising to me.
Yeah, me as well.
Yeah.
We're going to load in. I'm already loaded in to the game 6 here. We'll be on Runestones. But before we do that, guys, JBMTG, which is a Magic the Gathering place to buy, sell, and trade Magic cards, will be the sponsor of this event. They are also in the New Jersey region from January 13th to the 15th for Magic Fest. If you guys are interested, they are the sponsor of this event, and we hope you can stop by and see them if you're local. I am at 2 seconds when you are ready.
I think my game actually went 4. I'm at 11 seconds. So
right. I will count us down then here. I'm going to hit go, and then we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
All right. Games have been very interesting thus far. Game number 6. Sam with a 4-1 advantage here at this point. Ethiopians for Weasel in the green here, and then in the blue, Sam with the Bulgarians.
So I guess this is one of those civs that Sam really likes. They're very aggressive in early feudal. But Ethiopians are also very aggressive, so
yeah,
I think it might be
problem for
a little bit trickier for Weasel, though.
Yeah, Weasel has to get an upgrade that is not free to really do good against Man-at-Arms. Fletching is going to cost a decent sum. What is it, 100 food?
Yeah, 100 food, 50 gold.
Yeah, okay. So,
remember,
he's going to be at a disadvantage, plus militia can be created so much earlier in the game. And from what we've seen from Sam, I wouldn't be too surprised if we see 4, 5, 6 militia that instantly turn into Man-at-Arms come Feudal Age.
Yeah. So, Weasel, again, will probably be on the back foot in early feudal. And it's a matter of whether he can survive that pressure.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult, obviously. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. Who knows? Sam could throw us a curveball. He could stay
Yeah,
back, wall, and boom, and play full skirm defense. And he'd probably be just fine if he did that as well, so I don't think we're
yeah,
gonna see that from him, but if he's gonna try to play some mind games with Weasel, this would be the civ that you'd want to sit back at home with, right? So
yeah.
because you would probably, if you're messing with your opponent and what they're thinking you're gonna do, play full
Yeah,
aggression, then you have a very aggressive civ, and then you sit back and boom. So, it could be interesting.
could be interesting. I mean, Bulgarians have cheaper TCs, so if that's what he's trying to do, then it's also a possibility. But I think there should be maximum aggression from Sam here.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be interesting. I know I had played against Jabari on the ladder and went tower rush against him, and then we followed up with another game because I was able to beat him and he wanted to play Arabia then. I went full
Okay.
skirm as Goth against Ethiopian, and I fast castled, and he went double range
Double range.
and wasn't able to find any damage, and by the time he made the castle age, he was just in a really bad position at that point. So it's interesting when you play a civ that is extremely aggressive in a very passive way. People just
Yeah,
don't expect that to be the way that you're playing them.
yeah. People always expect Goths to be hyper aggressive with infantry. Um, but if you just throw a curveball, one
Yeah.
range skirm actually beats two range archers.
Yeah, it's really awkward. It's really awkward that it works out that way sometimes too.
Yeah.
But I think if you underestimate the opponent and you don't have the scouting, it can be quite difficult to really see what's going on. And Weasel, he is fully pushing in D right now. Not a whole lot of scouting outside of his own area. And then on the opposite
And the-
side,
Yeah, you see barracks coming out again, like before the mill for Sam, and I don't think Weasel has scouted that.
oh no, he hasn't left his base here. Sam
Yeah,
scouting now will find his opponent. Back to the scouting for Weasel. He is still looking around his base in areas he's already explored. Maybe he's forgotten some sheep somewhere, or thinks he has. Sam gonna lose his scout though, which is quite unfortunate for him.
yeah. Well, at least he knows where Weasel is.
Yeah, but no production yet. He's gonna just click up at 20 pop. That's gonna be scouts.
It might be scouts. He's not on gold. Uh-oh. I'm not sure what these bills are doing.
That's what I'm looking at. I'm wondering if he's going to try to go for a tower. He's going to go
Yeah.
into gold now. There's the militia. So he's going to have
There's
man-at-arms.
Okay.
I guess since you get man-at-arms immediately, it's not the end of the world to
Yeah.
delay their production. And this is a very quick timing as well. Those vills are coming forward, though.
Yeah, so he's gonna place a tower somewhere, maybe denying the stone and wood line.
I mean, he doesn't know where this is, though, which makes it all the more interesting. He has not scouted that. He has scouted where one of the golds is, one of the stones, and a wood line, and of course where the town center is, but not where everything else is.
Okay. Yeah, now he does. He's using vills to hit the barracks.
Oh, Weasel, don't come out now.
Oh.
Oh, he doesn't have the wood for the... Oh, Weasel's in deep trouble.
Oh, he doesn't have the wood for the range.
Weasel's in deep trouble.
Yeah.
There, he has it now.
Okay.
Alright, so he will get the range up, but he will not be able to afford the blacksmith. He will not be able to get into really good archers that can counter the man-at-arms. And now comes the tower on the stone. So he will deny the lumber camp. Weasel is taking stragglers at home. He will need another lumber camp elsewhere. I like the aggression. The Vill's forward. Oh, he cancels the tower.
Cancels the tower. He still
Gets-
has one for another tower, though. The stone for another tower, so... I guess he's even... Okay, he's even more forward.
Yeah, Man-at-Arms are here. No archers in production for Weasel. There, he hits them. He was too busy microing his villagers there. I can't stream and play. Lag. Apparently, he's having some PC issues during this game.
Okay.
Archers gonna be out, though. This tower needs to be walled in. Oh, no. He's just gonna try to take the range down. Actually, that might be the play here.
Might be an okay play. He's bringing in 4 more men-at-arms. This will actually severely delay Weasel's archer production. I don't think it's a bad play.
Well, looks like we have non-GG.
Non-GG game.
Weasel is not happy, guys, at this point, apparently. He said something in the stream there about the lag issue, so maybe he just just said screw it and calls this one.
Yeah, calls this one. I think he's a little bit behind, but I'm not sure if it's not recoverable.
I think if this range goes down, he's dead.
That's true, though.
Because he can't produce military at all, except for his own militia he doesn't have upgrades for.
Yeah.
And his other wood line that he just built and his berries would be completely under threat, so I wouldn't be surprised if this was just the end here.
I might have underestimated how crazy that man-at-arms rush was.
It was impressive. I think it just... Again, there was no scouting. Weasel wasn't prepared for it. He was up later. It was a very good 20 pop-up, I believe. Let me take a look here before I go flying off. Here, let's look at these statistics real quick. It was a 20 pop-up from Sam.
Yeah.
Weasel was only up 6 seconds behind this, but Weasel did not have a second lumber camp. And he was going into archers that just take longer to get to. So by the time all of the vills came forward, I don't know, I think it was just excellent. And I'm really going after this archery range. He may have been able to get 1 more archer out, maybe 2. But then it would have gone down.
And by that point, Sam can just add like 2 skirms in it. If he wants to. Or
add nothing and just go up.
Yeah, just...
like, again, the aggression is impressive here.
Exactly.
GG's. 5-1 lead for Sam. We're going to dive into the next one here, which will be on Acropolis. Oh, and what a interesting Civ matchup for Acropolis.
Hold on, I'm gonna... Is my stuff not loading up?
I'm at 5 seconds.
Okay, you might have to wait for me a bit.
Yep.
Because for some reason my... the replays are not showing up on my...
No worries. Not a problem.
So I'm just gonna reload my game.
Yep, sounds good. Another shout out to JBMTG, where you can buy, sell, or trade Magic cards. They will be at Magic Fest, New Jersey from January 13th to the 15th, and you can check them out at this link that I'm going to post in chat for you guys here. $105 to the winner of this Best of 21, for those who were not aware. We will have game number 7 underway here very shortly. Just waiting for BB to get his game fired back up. Sam with a gifted sub. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate it. AR12 ends up with it. He was just a participant in the Banano free-for-all. Banano 2, King of the Jungle. More than happy to cast and shout out sponsors to events, man. More than happy. More than happy.
Okay, I have these in my collection now, so I'm gonna load into the game. And I see some interesting civs though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. For Acropolis, I did
Yeah.
not expect to have Bohemians versus Turks.
Turk. This sounds like more like an arena or fortress type of matchup. Seeing them on Acropolis is something very different, and I'm
I,
excited for this.
I am excited too. So the Civ
Okay.
selection has been very
Yeah.
interesting thus far. I'm at 5 seconds when you're ready.
Okay. I'm at 2, so I'll go forward a little bit.
Yep, just count us down.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay. Actually, I'm at 9 seconds now. So
Okay. All right.
you gotta go
Here we
forward
go.
to 10 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
All right. So Weasel with Bohemians here, and Sam with Turks. A matchup, like you said, we would really only imagine we're gonna see on Arena.
Yeah, arena or fortress or Black Forest. These are some of the maps that I expect this matchup, but not on Acropolis.
The Civ selection all night long, the whole best of 21 has been interesting.
Yeah. I mean, the Gujaras, I think it makes sense because the other selection might be Mongols, but Gujaras kind of shred Mongols in my opinion. So they both
Yeah.
went for Gujaras.
Yeah, I mean the arena matchup it wasn't too far off either. I mean, Britons and
Yeah,
Khmer are
Britain's. Yeah,
good arena civs.
yeah,
This matchup here specifically is more of what I expected to see on arena. But I mean, it's been interesting so far. There's been a lot of aggression for Sam. He has done a very good job, obviously being ahead 5-1 here with his aggression, and
yeah.
it's been in some interesting ways as well.
I feel like Sam would try for a Cav Archer play in Castle Age because Bohemians don't really have like good mobility, so he'll just run around with these Cav Archers and then snipe anything Weasel has. So Weasel will have to play very smartly here, in my opinion, to overcome Cav Archers.
Yeah, it's gonna be awkward for sure. We have a Veil.
Yeah.
Is it coming forward? Is it just coming to get these goats or sheep or geese? I wish they would just sheep. There's too many herdables nowadays.
Yeah.
Looks like he's just scouting about. Acropolis, for those who don't know, cannot build on the stone terrain here. That is always making this an interesting map. Interesting gens here as well. Been some interesting ones. Acropolis, definitely fun, open. I guess Turks could just go full Hussar spam. I mean,
Like Hussar, I think you start with Cav Archers in sort of Castle Age, and then once you've done enough damage, you know you're ahead. Just go to the Imperial Age, spam Hussars, and then just go everywhere in the eco. That might be the play I'm imagining with Turks.
yeah, I mean, it's a very interesting matchup for a closed map, but for an open map, I feel like it's just a little bit more difficult, probably for Bohemians, right? Because you have Cav Archers, you have Camels, and you have Hussar for Turks. Hussar being free. You do have a unique tech for Turks that gives your Cav Archers additional HP. Chemistry
Which making me wonder what
that.
Weasel is thinking over here. Like, what is his approach to this game? Because I feel like he has to play so defensively against Turks.
Yeah, this isn't really a castle drop map. Like,
Yeah,
if it was flat, like Arabia or something, I could see him thinking just castle drop. go into the wagons, but
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could defensively castle and then go wagons still.
Yeah, still, I think with those thin wood lines you have on your main island, you really want to expand downwards.
Hmm.
So I don't know how much a defensive castle will achieve here.
Oh, 19 pop up for Sam. So,
So he's
scouts
opening scouts again.
has to be scouts. There's no
Yeah, it has to be
question.
scouts.
Weasel getting loom, and then he'll be up very shortly after. Looks like he'll probably. Oh, he's gonna queue another Vil behind that actually. So he's gonna get loom because he was housed, maybe.
Mm, I'm not sure if he was really housed, but actually he canceled that bill, I think, to go up.
Yep, he did indeed. So we're gonna be up a good what minute and a half faster.
Yeah.
Sam. Defensive barracks. We already see some walling here from Weasel across the front, but his front is going to be open the way these berries are situated. He's already got a hole there. None of the players have moved down to the wood lines and tried to wall those in themselves. They are taking super small wood lines on their hill here.
Yep. And the stable's already coming up for Sam. So he actually has a huge advantage by this point, I think.
Yeah, it should be pretty defendable though with Bohemian Spears.
Yeah.
Obviously doing the more damage. His economy is rather tight again, so 3, maybe 4 spear investment. He should be able to withstand what might be coming here.
Yeah.
Scouting though for both, I feel like again, not good as far as to see what your opponent's doing. Weasel, I think is auto scouting at this point. I don't know, but it feels.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not too sure what the scout is doing, but he hasn't even seen where's Sam's base.
Yeah.
He might know just from the map gen, but again, he's not keeping track of where his army is or other things. He's going Bohemian scouts.
He does have the eco upgrades. He
does.
He has a spear, 1 spear in defense.
And once again, this is like a recurring theme. Sam just not getting any eco upgrades in favor of maximum aggression in Feudal Age. See, he's getting forging already.
Yeah, he has 4 scouts in the map. 1 obviously he started with. Weasel will have 1 scout. We'll be missing that upgrade, of course. And a couple scouts now. Blacksmith's gonna come up behind this. Diving under the town center though, so some good HP taken off of those for Weasel, who is housed now. Getting a blacksmith up, getting another house up on the other side. I'm gonna try to track these scouts as he's gonna be outnumbered and without good enough upgrades, but downhill fights could be beneficial here. Bloodlines for Sam already. Whoa. Okay, he's long distance mining this too to get bloodlines.
Yeah, this is very all in again, but Acropolis is so open, so if you see the opportunity, I don't see why not.
Yeah, there are 3 spears here, so Weasel is going to head out and try to find damage of his own, but we will see at least 1 Vil go down here.
Yeah.
No reaction yet from Weasel. There it is. Spears headed over, 3 Vils running. Weasel needs to find some damage here. And looks like he very easily could. There's no scouts in production, and there's no spearmen on the map here to defend. So it could be good for Weasel, but Weasel's dealing with...
He's running the wrong way, though.
Dealing with the aggression at home yet again, and it looks like he could lose another Vil.
Another Vil.
He will lose the Vil.
He lose another Vil, though.
But the counterattack is coming. It has
Yeah, but Weasel is 6 Vils behind.
Yeah, these... Oh, the Vils are gonna fight.
Yeah, they're gonna fight. So Sam loses 1 Vil.
Weasel takes off. Getting forging
Yeah.
now. Scout, one lonely scout in the mid here will be taken out by the force from Sam. Some idle time here. It's like 2 more vills could potentially go down. But all things considered, things are looking good for Sam yet again.
Yeah, and it's partly because Weasel's idle TC time. Maybe because of being housed, or just dealing with the aggression. Sam has just trying to micro spears and microing villagers.
Scouts are back here, but there's going to be a lot of spears here to defend this. There are 7 of them, though. Another vill could go down. Looks like it will if he attacks, but he's not going to find that damage. The spear's just losing a lot of HP there. Another stable for Weasel with Bohemians.
Okay, so
Thinking about all-inning here?
yeah, I think he's thinking about all in. He doesn't get bloodlines though.
Maybe he just wanted another building, right? I guess he has a blacksmith.
Yeah. He has blacksmith. He already has a stable. He's not producing scouts out of this.
Awkward
So it's
game.
kind of an idle production building that's not doing much.
It's a very awkward game to
Yeah.
really figure out what we're going to see here. I mean, both players are still a ways away here.
Yeah.
Weasel's trying to poke and prod these few scouts he has remaining, but there's more spears in defense. Sam could just buy his way up here now, and then I think full light cav is the answer for Sam.
Or just go into cav archers because Weasel has so many spears.
Yeah.
And
fair.
suddenly those spears would be not useful anymore when there's cav archers.
Yep. Sam gonna find a lonely spear here, but he will lose a few scouts in the process. Weasel's gonna have to pull back. Sam finding good damage. Weasel diving on the wood line now, though. It goes...
Yep.
Alright, it is noticed. Good trade-offs on every side at this point, though. Weasel's come back from a 6-vill deficit here. Eco KD is 4-2 in his favor now.
Yeah. Sam's up to castle though, so we'll see. He's going on stone now. Might be a Janny switch.
He sold stone as well, so...
Oh, stone. Okay, so he's trying to get up earlier? I'm not
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say, and the...
Yeah, see the range is coming up.
Here. Oh.
Double ranges.
So on to cav archers is the goal. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Weasel needed to market 2 minutes ago. Has Weasel made it up faster? I wonder. At all in this thus far.
I think it's always been Sam going up faster.
I think so.
Yeah, and Weasel has been on the back foot quite a bit.
Well, Sam is embarrassed in chat.
What?
He didn't know that the Turks had cav archers, so this will be archers.
Oh, yeah. I guess it's still fine because you have so many spears. I mean, Weasel has so many spears, so crossbows still counter spears.
Yeah, and it's not like there's a ton of mobility on the map that he has to worry about, right? He's seen a few scouts. He's been able to defend from those scouts. Weasel will see the ranges. I'm sure Weasel's thinking it will be cav archers. There are still spears here to defend at home. And these scouts are rather low HP, honestly. Fighting the scouts is an extremely good option at this point, and he will take them out without losing a vill, even. Crossbow is on its way in.
I wonder whether Weasel will transition to skirms. But seeing he has 2 stables, I think he might just continue with knights.
Yeah, Weasel didn't sell to get up, though, so I wouldn't be surprised if we just see him drop a town center and try to defend, again, with minimum effort. But
yeah,
there
he is getting the armor, though.
So, knights without bloodlines against crossbows. That will be interesting to see if it works out for him. These crossbows only have fletching right now, so not the end of the world there.
Yeah.
But the knights without bloodlines, with only +1/+1, will go down to crossbows. And yeah, there is the second town center for Weasel.
Yeah. I think Sam should know that it's a knight play by this point. Because he could have just clicked on the scouts. He knows that his Weasels are going for the upgrades.
Low number of knights, though, here. Only going to be 3. And there's a good number of crossbows coming forward, so should be able to deal with that quite nicely. Vil pick, though, here for these scouts from Weasel, as these knights will get just massacred here. Don't even think they'll get a single kill if they were microed back all the way, but they do end up getting 1 kill there.
Yeah.
Tower for Weasel in front of the stone. I don't like that tower. It's got a town center right there.
Yeah, just... It's okay, though. I know he's feeling the pressure, so he needs to defend. But
Yeah,
that's... It could have been in a better place, but I guess it's better than losing Vils, so...
Yeah. I just wonder if it would have been better just to drop another town center elsewhere myself, but...
Yeah.
Like we will have a town center coming down here, or attempting to come down here. Looks like these crossbows will get cleaned up. This will actually push this back here.
Yeah.
And yeah, the Vils...
This knight is getting a lot of value.
2 kills already, and more to come in here, and I don't think he's noticed this yet. The spears are coming, though, and the spears with a few archers will clean this up, but at heavy costs.
Yeah. And now Sam is walking into the tower. I don't think he's noticed that. Or maybe he's just doesn't care.
Yeah,
he's sniping a lot of...
Oof. Yeah, that's 7, 8... I guess it's 4, 5, 6 Vils, 7 Vils. Oof. Yeah.
It's a lot of kills for Sam. So I guess it kind of evened out the field. He lost a lot trying to get that town center up. But...
Yeah, Weasel with a 2 Vil advantage here. 2 town centers for both. Defensive Siege Workshop, I didn't even see. It was so far back. We'll come forward and try to clean this up. Looks like they'll get a shot off without noticing, and that will kill quite a few of those crossbows. Another shot, a no-looker even. And
oh my god.
That will get cleaned up there. Crossbow production not quite there yet, and oh, 1 knight in the back here. I don't know how many kills it got, but it was battered down by villagers.
Yeah.
So it was pretty weak. Fletching coming in for Weasel now, as I guess it's just defensive.
I guess it's for the tower and the town centers, but he's not adding a range, so I just think it's for the tower, pretty much.
We almost have enough stone here. Yes, I do know what Mangonel is. A castle could be interesting, but where do you put it? I'm thinking your best case is up here forward, where you would think Weasel would try to expand. There's a goal there, the 2 wood lines. Weasel's going into light calf now. Castle's not going to be quite as forward as I was hoping, but this will still do. It secures the very center of the map.
Yeah.
And makes it hard to keep coming forward to deal with this. There are 2 knights in the back here, though, that could find a lot of damage.
Yeah, but he knows, so...
Let's see if we get 1 off.
These 2 knights are just idling all the economy.
Crossbows, trying to poke around here. We'll find a couple Vils trying to build houses here, but shouldn't get much more damage than that. Another town center coming up for Weasel as well. Knights,
town center is pretty good. As in, it's on a res. Could have been down towards the left, but I wouldn't complain too much.
Yeah, I mean, he does have a good bit of wood up here on the hill still, so not the end of the world. Weasel gonna lose these knights if he's not paying attention. Did kill a few more villagers, though. Sam's economy is quite far behind as the light cav and the knights are still here doing damage. And there are 13 villagers on stone. If that gets noticed, could be game ending potentially. The castle should have been seen here as the knight runs by.
Yeah, but I guess he didn't see those on stone.
Yeah, fortunate for Sam. Very fortunate for Sam.
Yeah.
He is looking to head back that direction though. But there will be crossbows and 2 spears there. Horse collar and 2 are both all coming in here for Sam now. Knights and crossbows coming to fight. Will Weasel turn around? Looks like he's stopping right there on the hill. I think that this is going to be a great fight for Weasel though, as these are going to be downhill hits. Oh, and Sam elects to fight one knight here, and the light cav are coming back as well.
This might be game ending over here.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, all 13 of those villas are going to die if he keeps fighting this.
Yeah.
He's already lost 5 there. Yep, Sam will give it up. Weasel taking game number 7 here. Interesting.
Just surprising with Bohemians. I would personally prefer Turks in every scenario on this map.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like they have good counters for everything, right? So
yeah,
especially on an open map.
I think my number 1 civ here would be Magyars, but I guess they're using Magyars for something else.
Yeah, one would think. I was thinking Tatars.
Yeah, Tatars would be good as well.
Yeah. Game 7 in the books, folks.
Yeah.
GG's. We're going to take another game here, if you're up for it.
Okay. Yeah.
But that will probably be my last game this evening.
Okay. So, I'm excited what the next map is.
African Clearing.
Clearing. Oh, God.
It's going to be a nomad start here.
Nomads.
I'm going to pause at 5 seconds.
Okay.
Don't know if you'll hit that mark or not. Let me know.
Okay. Okay, I'm at 5 seconds.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
All right. So, Mongols for Sam. Going up against Weasels, Persians, and Weasel drops the town center in the north immediately. And Sam has all of his villas here and has no town center up yet. So, gonna be a very nice position for Weasel to get that up quicker here.
Yeah, but Sam has all his... I don't know where Weasel's 3rd villa is. It might be us over there.
I thought
and he's gonna walk right through Sam's TC. So he knows where Sam is now.
Yeah. Well, I think they should both know, right?
They should both know. Yeah. Probably with the treaty line.
Even without, they've both seen it. So.
Yeah.
Alright, so very close quarters here. Weasel kind of painted back into a corner. And Sam is on stone. Could be Castle Drop City here. We'll just have to wait and see. The entire map is going to be viewed from this one screen for now.
Yeah.
We won't really miss much for the first 5-7 minutes of the game here.
It'll just be on one single screen. Don't need to move.
That makes my job very easy for you guys to watch this one, right? So, honestly, I think Mongols have a really good matchup against Persians, but obviously they have to get to the Mangudai for it to be so. Otherwise, I think Persians have the advantage, especially with the faster working town centers. And obviously this is late game for the majority of it. Earlier in the game, obviously, the extra hunt, faster hunt could be much better for
Weasel blocks the board.
No,
he doesn't.
Not quite. He tried.
He tried.
Oh, and Sam is gonna kill the hunt here as well. He could even take the other rhino if he sees it
Yeah. Does he have Loom though? Oh, he does have Loom.
Yeah, he got Loom immediately.
Yeah.
Weasel will head out and will collect that one. But the hunt is down, and Weasel is gonna go after it. I kind of disagree with that on this point. Take the Rhino, because look,
Yeah,
what
take the
Sam's
Rhino
gonna
first.
take
I
the
think that's
Rhino.
yeah.
He is. He's gonna take it. There it goes.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, the Rhino was just the zebra already dead.
He tried the
Oh,
house trick again, but it failed again. So I think Sam has a huge lead now.
absolutely. No
Yeah.
question. As far as food for Weasel, he has 2 ponds near, and he has a few goats, and then he's taking the zebra here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Sam is a villager behind because he got Loom, and that is about it. So about a half a vil, I guess. Faster working town center doesn't apply to Persians until the feudal age.
Yeah. But his gathering rate is so high with the, the bonus, so I'm not really sure if one vil behind is significant.
Yeah, Weasel's extremely paranoid about this vil, and
Yeah.
Sam could wall in the stone. Could be rough for Weasel here. Obviously, he's going to be behind here as that hunt bonus is coming in. And there's going to be another rhino to the south. 2 of them, actually, for Sam if he wants to take it.
Yeah. It's looking extremely good for Sam at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Sam has got away with the lames
Yeah.
ever since we saw him in Team Battlegrounds. I believe that was the first Team Battlegrounds too. He did some very heavy lames.
Lame.
Third
Yeah.
Rhino under the town center for Sam here, and I wouldn't be surprised if he clicks up at 20 pop and goes into some military presence or towers at this point.
Yeah.
It's a war game. I don't disagree, Sam. I love it. I appreciate that you're willing to do it. We don't see it very often from other people.
Yeah, typically for me, it's a little bit risky because I'm not as good. But if you really know how to do it, then by all means, it's within the rules.
Yeah, absolutely. Weasel shifts on to another mill here, which makes a lot of sense for him to try to get out there as quick as possible. Sam can click up now, though, if he wants to, which is absolutely
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it's ridiculous. You can do 16 pop scout rush on this map,
I don't
but
think
I guess
he's
he's
going to,
lacking a
though.
building though.
Yeah. Which honestly, it probably isn't the worst thing for him. His economy has been behind in a
Yeah,
lot of games. So if he has to make another vill or two before he can get that building up, I don't think he's really going to be hurting. And obviously, he knows he's done damage. He's already
yeah.
hurt his opponent.
Actually, I think it's so much damage that he's in a big lead now.
I mean, he might even fast castle this.
Yeah,
He very well could with all the damage he's done. I mean,
yeah,
he knows Weasel shouldn't be up at a relatively fast pace, right? So,
yeah.
and he still has the zebra to take for himself there.
He's going on gold, so it might be a fast castle play here. Although it could be one of those like he goes bloodlines kind of thing.
It could be, but with 700 food in the bank already, still
Yeah.
on hunt, still taking goats, still yet to take all of his shorefish.
And he just went up.
Okay, so
20 pop.
Impressive, impressive. Barrack's going to be coming up here on the front for Weasel. So he's going to look for military presence on the map, which I think makes a lot of sense here. But it's going to be tough. I mean, it is 20 pop for both. They're both going to be up around the same time here.
Yeah.
Weasel will have the faster working town center, so economically he could have an advantage. Just have to wait and see how that plays out.
Yeah, so I think it will just come down to whether Sam just like quick walls his wood line or stuff, and then the gold go on stone, and then do mango dies. I think that'd be a perfectly fine play here. But his gold is very forward though, so Weasel could come forward with the tower.
He could, but will he?
Yeah.
Will
Or
Weasel
he?
go for that is the question.
Yeah. Because I don't think he knows Sam's on this gold.
Oh, let's
Could
take
check.
a quick look here. He does
No,
not
he
know.
doesn't.
He hasn't
Does
seen
not know.
anything since
Yeah.
the scouting in Dark Age. So Sam getting up just seconds quicker. This is a fast castle, no question for Sam now.
Yeah.
He's not getting any upgrades. He's not producing, but what, one vil? Two vils to get up
Two
a
vills.
blacksmith. I guess he's gonna miss the building. There's a blacksmith and a mill.
I'm not sure whether this mill makes sense. Just build a market to get up.
Yeah, I mean, Weasel though
But
is
he had.
only
Yeah.
making a spearman, so he'll build a market now. A
I
little
think Weasel
delayed.
has. Yeah, I think Weasel has misjudged this situation. He's thinking Sam going so much like, as in like so
Oh,
fast. He's thinking scout rushes are coming, but Sam
Sam.
just goes fast.
Sam points out a great point. You can't build the market without the mill.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, I didn't see he didn't have a mill.
Neither did I. I thought he had one
Yeah.
elsewhere, but obviously we're looking
Yeah.
at the whole economy here. We're
Yeah.
blind. We're blind. That's all. So Weasel has produced spears to try to be proactive here, and we have Sam on stone, and he's going to shift onto stone with all of these vills. It's going to be a forward castle in Weasel's face here.
Yeah.
And I think we
Yeah.
might have
Weasel
a quick
definitely
game.
have misjudged what's happening on the map.
Well, he didn't scout it either. He's got some spears. He's not under any pressure. He should know at this point what's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, and actually it's
This
going to be a
tower
tower.
is a little bit weird, but that's fine, I guess, if he wants to protect it.
Yeah, protecting the gold's not a bad situation.
Yeah.
It is his only gold, really, really close. Looks like there was a pause. But that that tower really doesn't do much but protect. Oh my god, Sam's getting eco upgrades.
Yeah, the eco, I like these eco upgrades.
First time.
Yeah.
Didn't have any army. If his castle gets denied, he's dead. That is probably true. If Weasel had played it correctly. Weasel's not on his way up and has 2 spearmen.
And he's saying weird. So I think he knows what's happening.
He should.
Yeah.
There's the castle age. Not enough stone though. So he's gonna have to buy a little bit or wait till he has it and
Yeah, if he didn't build this tower, he would have had the castle already.
yeah, Weasel though, good thing for him, Persian Town Center is getting that extra HP. So he might be able to get up to castle without even getting hit with the castle. But
yeah,
where does he go from there is the question. He's expanded out, obviously, and is going to have some food economy out there. Palisade walls coming up, but that won't do a whole lot behind this. The castle is coming, though.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's in the face of Weasel here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Weasel just calls it. I don't disagree with that, honestly.
Yeah, because once he gets fletching, it will actually range the town center. I don't even know if Weasel can get up by that point. You'll have to repair the town center, and it will just hit his economy so bad.
Yeah, absolutely a rough spot there. But the town center sighting so quickly, Sam dropping his really close by and stealing those boars was huge.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a lot of damage, and I think Weasel makes spears, maybe just walk around and see what's happening. Kept the spears at home.
I think even a militia in Dark
Yeah, even a
Age
militia. Yeah,
would have been more worth it than the spears, because you could have at least gone to see what your opponent was up to, or tried to see
Yeah.
at least. But nonetheless, Sam is going to be up 6-2 here. We're going to call it here for this evening. At least I am. I don't know if you're going to continue.
Well, I probably won't. I don't think I'm very interested in casting myself because I don't sound that excited.
Fair enough. I'm not a hype caster either, so
Yeah. Well, but yeah, that African clearing game was just a little bit unfortunate, I think.
I agree. Absolutely, just rough spot. Great laming from Sam, and he was able to hold it up. I should probably be finishing this set tomorrow or the following day. We'll see what time provides, but I am gonna call it here and head out, guys. Thanks for joining me, BBB. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no worries. I might join you tomorrow if I have time, but if not, you can just continue.
Yeah, just let me know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
you can jump in anytime you'd like, though, even if you missed the first
Okay.
game or something. No worries.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
All right, all right. But thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good one. We'll be back to cast more tomorrow. I guess I shouldn't say finish. This is best of 21. Who knows what'll happen. Um, but I'll be back tomorrow to finish things up. Or not finish. I don't know why I keep saying finish. I don't even know how many games there are. They didn't submit any games today. And I know they played. So we'll
Oh,
see what
Sam
happens.
asked me if I want to play. I can play
All right, all right.
if
Well,
he
you guys
wants, but
have fun. Good
yeah.
luck, and
All right, take care, Juicy.
you too. And I'll see
Yeah.
everybody here later, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Do appreciate it. One more time, shout out to the sponsor here. We have JBMTG, which is Magic the Gathering source for buying, trading, and selling your Magic the Gathering cards. They will also be at the Magic Fest in New Jersey from January 13th to the 15th. And I will post the link in the chat one more time for you guys if you want to check it out. Otherwise, guys, have a good night, and I will catch you back here tomorrow.